JC, what kind of flowers are those? Does it say anywhere? I think they're pansies. Here's some purple pansies at the Deborah Moncrief Garden Center. Oh yes, there's one orange flower. This is in the butterfly garden in the conservatory when you come in the building and then go out the doors to this greenhouse area. When you're standing in the conservatory inside the garden center, can you find these beautiful red flowers growing high in the trees? This is in the gardens right behind the conservatory. You can see these beautiful archways all around. And you can see this fountain right in the middle with the star-shaped bottom and the water bubbling out of the middle. Here we are looking at some lily pads. And these lily pads are by a big fountain right by this pavilion. They're directly back from the conservatory. And you can find a big waterfall feature here. And we are looking at these lily pads. This is an art installation made of vines and trees. And this is off to the left of the conservatory when you walk out the back door of the conservatory. It's a large installation of vines and branches that have been made into small shelter areas, and it's kind of like a maze. Be sure not to climb on this art installation. It doesn't have roots. This is the Texas Native Forest Boardwalk, and it has lots of activities for kids. There'll be several items on the hunt that are part of the Texas Native Forest Boardwalk. You can look for all kinds of information as we go on little interactive exhibits like this one. Bentley, can you say something back to her?
Can I talk to my sister?
And there is the tube where the sound comes. Find out who made different tracks by lifting these flaps to see which animal made the tracks.
Fox, squirrel.
As you come out of the Children's Texas Native Boardwalk, you'll find this log for climbing through and climbing on for a quick break. Only if the adult you're with says it's okay. Do you think rubber grows on trees? Well, this rubber tree is growing here. Can you find a rubber tree along the path just past the exit of the Texas Native Boardwalk? Check out the big leaves on that rubber tree. Something's been eating this one. This big giraffe is waiting just around the corner from the rubber tree to greet you. It says here that this giraffe is made from vegetated gold, lemon thyme, and Mexican feathergrass. Is it alive? Is it real? Is it not real? All fun questions. As you come around the corner, you'll see this fun walkway covered by native vines on large rock pillars. Be sure to take advantage of their shade. You can walk under the shade of these large tillers covered with native vines down an entire pathway towards the rose gardens. We are here in the rose garden, and this fountain is sometimes on. Right now all the roses are not in bloom, so they have these beautiful pansies planted all around the roses, and they have this fun hedge maze to walk up the steps and look at around you. You can come to this pond just below the rose garden and look across to see this family of elephants made into topiaries. Can you find this boardwalk, a bridge across a creek? Be sure to look down. Look for giant koi and plenty of turtles. Jumped into the water. We are walking up to the Japanese gardens. Your ticket to enter the botanical gardens pays for this too. And inside there's lots of plants that are native to Asian countries. There's also a very cool koi pond. So be on the lookout for this pagoda entrance. We are inside the Japanese gardens, and there are lots of water features to look at. And if you come close to the water, they sell food for you to feed to these giant koi. Be sure to look for the water features inside the Japanese garden.